To be the biggest drone I've ever seen. So how much will it cost to buy one? Look at the width of this. Hey guys, Be Snappy here. I'm here with James from DJI Drone Solutions. Hey, g'day James.
How are you?
James has this monster-sized drone right here and he's going to tell us all about it. So James, what model is this and can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, sure. So this is a DJI Agras T40.
Yep.
It's currently the largest agricultural spray drone available in Australia. It has a 40-litre spraying capacity.
So the first thing when I saw this drone was these radar and the camera. Tell us a bit about them.
Yeah, sure. So it's got a 20 megapixel gimbal camera, so you've got an FPV view. You've also got two binocular obstacle avoidance sensors and a radar, so that you have 360-degree obstacle avoidance.
So here's the container where the chemicals go in, but like what are you spraying and how much can it hold?
So we typically spray all sorts of crops and hills where you can't typically access via a ground rig.
Yep.
So a lot of what we do has traditionally been done via helicopter. So we spray blackberries, lantana.
So a monster drone like this would need a big remote. Can you tell us a bit about the remote?
Yeah, sure. So this is the remote that is used for the spray drone. And you can build field, fly the thing completely off this remote control.
So you just punch in coordinates and what you want to spray and does it all for you?
Yeah, basically. So you just put the boundary points you want in either through a mapping drone, which we've got a little mapping drone here as well, or if it's not too complex a task, you can do it just straight via the remote control.
Yeah.
And then you say how much chemical you want per hectare and it goes and does the job.
So the main benefit of this drone is to not be spraying out of a tractor and not compact the ground.
That's right. As an example, with potatoes as an example, you get spray runs where you'd have to typically drive through the potatoes. With the drone, you don't have any wheel compaction or you're not disturbing the crop.
So you sell these and you also have a business running them. So how much would it cost to buy one?
So a T40 is around $40,000.
Wow.
And then you've got other accessories.
Well, it's a much better option than having a helicopter.
Yes, it is. It's cheaper than a helicopter.
Yeah. How do you know where to spray and how much to spray?
So there's several ways to do it. You can do AI detection using a mapping drone, such as that Mavic 3 Enterprise sitting there.
Yep.
Or you can just set the field up via the remote control and spray the entire area.
So these propellers, they're just massive. I'll be able to unfold them and see the real size?
Yeah, sure. So these propellers are 660 millimeters long each, so that's 1.32 meters of propeller. The Agras T40 is an X8 configuration.
So can you tell us a bit about the flight time?
Yeah, sure. The flight time is variable depending on how much payload you put in the drone. One battery is per load and it can discharge the full tank in about 4 minutes. Depending on what water rate you're going with, it can cover up to 2 hectares.
Look at the width of this. How do you fold this up and transport it?
Sure, I'll show you.
That folds up nice and compact.
It does.
So what's the overall weight? How heavy is it to lift?
Yeah, so even though it folds up nice and compact,
Yeah.
it is a two-person lift. It weighs 37 kilos and the battery itself weighs 12 kilos. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 100 kilos.
You could lift me with this thing. Personal drone.
You could get lifted by that drone.
So what do we got here?
Yeah, so this is how it sprays. This is called a CDA, which is a controlled droplet applicator. And in the flight controller, you can change the droplet size that the drone puts out.
So there's definitely heaps of farms out there that would need this. Where do you operate and how can we find you?
So we operate in a huge area of New South Wales, all through the Hunter Valley, up to Tamworth, Weewar, across to Coffs Harbour. And if you want to get into contact with us, you can get us on our website, which is www.lineag.com.au, or check us out on Facebook.
If you want to get your spraying done in a really efficient way, make sure you contact these guys. Thanks, James.
Thanks, good for a chat.